and they make booming vegetarian food.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh.
Holy cow! Good morning, guys. Today we are in Moalboal, Philippines, showing you guys through one of the main markets here. And apparently this is what a typical Sunday looks like. And our friends, Ven and Venz from Ven's Kitchen, which if you're in Moalboal, you need to eat at, especially if you're a vegetarian and a vegan.
Yeah.
Oh my God, their eggplant's so sick, don't even get me started. But they are taking us through like local delicacies, a vegetable market, a fruit market, a fish market, and I'm so pumped to show you guys what this looks like.
So literally as we're coming through, you're catching like pockets of open sky and then having to duck down real low, and it is really cool. There's literally nothing but like food, clothing, raw materials. They literally have a little bit of everything, it seems. And it's just a very like calm, peaceful market, which if you guys actually saw our market video from Hanoi, this is the complete opposite. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get in people's way because it is kind of like a little bit of a smaller laneway. I think I got ditched. I gotta find everyone.
Say hello! These are our friends!
So literally as we're walking through the market, they're showing us all the different like Filipino delicacies and like the different snacks that you have. And so as we're going, we're picking some up, and then we're just gonna make our way to the end so we can eat them all.
Yeah. What is that?
That is tobacco.
Tobacco!
You know, or you
Oh,
roll?
is that the little cigarettes?
Yeah.
We call it likin.
Leaking.
This is the tobacco, but we have the likin there. It's like, sorry, we call it lumboy. It's a big tree with all the leaves, and then inside it is tobacco. So they chop it and then they lit it, but you need to lit it every time because yeah, that's the one you tried, right?
Yeah. It's really neat. So the other night I actually tried one because we were at a bar, and the guys that we were at the bar with were just like, oh, you gotta try it, you gotta try it, you gotta try it. It's like Filipino, it's Filipino. And apparently it's like the same tobacco leaves that like Marlboro and all of them use, but it has no additives. They were very adamant on making sure I knew that. But it's really neat. It almost looks like a little cinnamon stick that someone's smoking.
Okay guys, so typically Daniel and I, whenever we're trying to like speak in code to each other, we'll speak in Spanish. Can't do that in the Philippines because so many of the words are the same. Seriously, all of the numbers are exactly the same as in Spanish. Medias, which is socks, is the same. Espejo, which is mirror. Inodoro, which is toilet. Basura, which is trash. Honestly, guapa, como estás, literally basically the same language. I'm in shock. At least this is for Visayas, not Tagalog, which I've also learned is spoken only in the north of the, well, everybody speaks Tagalog, that's like the Filipino national language, but in the area of Visayas, and they speak Cebuano. So that's Cebu, that's parts of Mindanao, and other islands that I don't know the names of.
This is sticky rice cake.
Man, you guys really like rice.
I told you, all the delicacies is related with rice and coconut milk.
Okay.
So this is what I'm talking about, the sikwate.
Sikwate! Okay.
Yes. So this is made from our cocoa tree.
Okay.
Locals process it on their own and then make a drink out from it, sweeten it with muscovado.
Pure chocolate. So it's made from cocoa beans, and what they do is they boil it in this like giant tea kettle that's over a fire, and then they put it to like, you know those like coffee places when you go to a hotel and it's like continental breakfast and you like press the button and coffee comes out? They put it in that to keep it hot, and then you have to let it settle because it's still all of the grain, so you have to leave that to the bottom. And then they use mascobado sugar, which is a less processed sugar that's brown. So I'm excited to try it. They also eat it with like a sweetened sticky rice. Do you dip the sticky rice?
You can dip it in.
But you can also eat it because it's hot, so you can dip it like
Yeah.
that.
I'm dipping it.
Like, bite it and drink it.
So you have options and the choice is yours. You can either dip it into the hot chocolate and then eat it, or you could take a sip of the hot chocolate and then take a bite of the rice. Which one should I do?
Dunk it.
Okay. The husband's saying to dunk it first. I'm gonna put mascobado.
No.
Oh, taste it first.
I
Okay.
just showed you the sugar that we use.
Fair. Is it ready to drink? Or is
Yeah,
it too
it's
hot?
ready to drink, but it's hot, okay?
It is very sweet already. Wow, that is really nice. It tastes like chocolate, but almost like a more mild chocolate. Like if you were to take Hershey's chocolate make it less like creamy and intense, but keep the sweetness. That's what this tastes like. It doesn't need any more sugar, I reckon. But now it's time to dunk it with the sticky rice. And the sticky rice is called biko, friends. Dunk! This actually tastes like oatmeal. If you were to just slightly sweeten oatmeal with coconut milk and some sugar, compress it into something that's like a little bit more solid, and then dunked it into hot cocoa, that is what I'm having. Anyway, we're gonna finish this up. We'll catch you right after.
So as a part of just loving Ven's kitchen, we got to meet these wonderful people, and they are taking us through, and they're actually showing us where they get their fresh vegetables every single day.
It's
Yes.
from Guapa.
Oh, sorry.
We called her guapa because she's very guapa. Sikwa. We call it sikwa. It's
Sikwa.
really good. One of my favorite vegetables.
Okay, can you point out the eggplants that you use in your sisig? I just need to know.
This is the eggplant.
Before we go to the Sunday market, we will try to go to the coconut milk, and you will witness how we make or we produce our coconut milk out from that. Yeah, I hope it's open.
Yes. This market is so cool. It has such a huge variety of things. We've seen things from like that hot chocolate, sikwate. We've seen vegetables, we've seen fish, we've seen anchovy paste, colored shrimp. And now I'm really excited because we're about to see coconut milk being processed. We've even seen the world's cutest and smallest puppy. My goodness gracious. The dogs here are so cute. But rabies, fun fact, we learned yesterday that rabies in the Philippines is quite common from our local friends behind us. So get your rabies shot, but actually you could even wait to get your rabies shot here in the Philippines. They told me that it's 5,000 pesos, which comes out to $100 US for 11 years of protection, and it's several vaccines. So get it. Don't be stupid. Don't get rabies.
We haven't gotten it yet. We should.
We should. Oh, we should get the
We
vaccine.
should get it.
Yeah, I was like, rabies. We should get
No.
rabies.
Not that.
No.
Millennials Backstreet Boys is here.
Millennial Backstreet Boys.
Okay, this is the coconut.
Okay.
I bet you never tried this yet.
No, definitely never.
Have a bite of it. Don't bite that. This one.
This bit. Here goes nothing. Boola.
Spongy, a bit sweet.
That is so strange. It's like biting a piece of styrofoam that tastes like coconut and is very spongy, but it's really good. It's like coconut sponge. Daniel, you need to try this.
It's literally like really light. Like it's like holding styrofoam. Yeah, it looks like onion. It's exactly what Annette said. It's really like tasty wise, the texture is not my favorite.
You know where the milk comes from, so when it's squeezed.
Have a try. It's sweet.
Yeah.
Try it?
Yes, try. It's okay. It's
Okay.
edible.
So it's just the shaved parts. Do you soak it?
No.
And that's how you make it?
What we do to get the coconut milk, we put a little bit of water and then squeeze it like that. This will be like gone into trash.
Okay.
But what's left is the coconut milk.
See,
You squeeze it like this. it has
there's the
milk.
coconut milk in there.
Yeah.
And you
We
squeeze
just
it.
need to put a little bit of water so that we can get
Expand.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's literally shaved coconut.
Here you go. Do you guys want to try? Just kidding. Come to the Philippines, y'all.
Huh?
That's nice. Pro tip, get with the locals wherever you go. Honestly, just talk to them, get to know them because they have the best information. They are now taking us to the Sunday market, which only happens on Sundays, thus the name. And everything behind us is there every single day. So let's go check it out.
So welcome to the Sunday market.
Oh, wow.
Where you can get a lot of local vegetables from the mountains.
It's again, it's taho.
It's
We call
our
it
local
taho.
breakfast here. Taho. It's a soya.
It's a breakfast.
Yeah.
Soya. That's tapioca. And then that's soya there. And then there is caramelized muscovado here. Muscovado na.
Ah, so bad.
You remember muscovado?
Salamat.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah,
Oh. Huh. All right. It literally looks like this is gonna be like the non-tasty description, but like kind of like curdled milk with caramel around it.
yeah. This is vegan. So vegan people.
It's vegan.
Yeah.
Really?
Vegan.
That is really good. It literally tastes like my Granny Jane's oatmeal mixed into like a pudding texture.
Yeah, pudding.
It's really nice.
That's how you describe it.
Ah.
Pudding.
All right, cheers.
Sorry. Oh.
Everybody is out for the Sunday market. There is nobody sleeping in the Philippines on Sundays. So this wonderful woman has made a basket full of dough, and what she does is she cuts a little bit, she elongates it, throws it, fries it, drunks it in sugar, and it literally sells out every single day by the end of the day. And I can see why. Look at how fresh that is. I wish I could tell you the smells of this market. At times you get whiffs of like really ripe fruit. At times you get whiffs of like the chocolate milk and the sweets and fried stuff. And then other times you get whiffs of dried salty fish. So this is the shakoy that we were showing you guys earlier in the day. And the big fat fresh dough that was next to us, freshly fried. Literally it's like burning my fingertips. And all I've done is add sugar over top. So that is a funnel cake in ladyfinger form, freshly made. Holy goodness. That is so good.
All right. That's delicious. And it was literally only 2 pesos. This is delicious.
Well worth it.
So I'm gonna finish it. Well worth it.
So we've been trying a lot of food. Middle of the tour. I need to go to the bathroom.
That was probably one of the funniest things I've seen. Literally Annette's face. It was out of nowhere. And we had just been trying like little bits and pieces here and there. And it kind of made the stomach feel a little weird. I'm definitely feeling a little off. So brace yourself, guys, when you're coming to the market and trying stuff. But all of a sudden she goes, I need to go to the bathroom. Oh my God. And then Ven was like, oh, that's a problem. It's not that good. She was like, I need to go. She was like, okay. So Annette, how was that?
That was rough. Don't get diarrhea in a public toilet. It's bad news. Bad news, friends. Yes. You can find literally anything in this market. It doesn't matter whether it's floral leggings, hair stuff, laundry detergent, notebooks. But something that I really love about traveling is we're able to find like the best products of each type all over the world. Something that we have loved using that we've only found here in the Philippines is laundry bars. This is so handy because it lets us literally carry a solid bar that is totally airport liquid compliant, and you're able to wash your laundry in a sink, in a bathtub, with a hose. It doesn't matter. You're able to kind of maintain your laundry while you're on the road, and it doesn't take up. It's not a powder that they check. It's just a solid bar. It's almost like a soap bar. Amazing stuff. We have finished at the weekday market and the Sunday market, but there's one more market to show you, and it's the fruit market. Apparently it's always better in the morning, which is why we're trying to make it there. These poor souls have been taking us all through the markets, and they have church in like a few minutes, but they are determined to take us now. Oh. Sorry. Do you see the abuse I encountered? Daniel's like, walk backwards for this shot.
I made eye contact with a guy and he was about to say something and I was like, shh.
That's the power of your hand.
The power of the hand. Yes. When we went to the Durian waterfall, which we'll put the link in the description down below, you'll see that we found a random enormous durian literally on the floor. It's in the middle of a durian forest, and a beautiful waterfall hidden in there totally for free. Anyway, we took this home. And I had durian once before in Bangkok, which you could also see that video down in the description. But I tasted it and it was actually really good. And then we tasted the one from Durian Waterfall and we're like, what is this? It tastes like creamy garlic. It was unique. How do you guys feel about durian? Have you had durian? Let us know in the comments below. So I'm telling you, this is the most organic passion that I think I've ever had for a restaurant in my life. So that I can give you guys a little bit of background. The way that we met Ven and Venz is after eating at their restaurant, not knowing that it's their restaurant, for like 3 consecutive days because it's delicious and they make booming vegetarian food. Sorry. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's a beef.
Wow, that is a cow. That's a cow. Oh. Holy cow.
Yeah, holy cow.
All right.
Holy cow. Anyway, after eating at the restaurant for a long time, we ended up like just becoming friends with some of the staff. We ended up like convincing them to sing karaoke like right in the restaurant. We go to sing karaoke, then we meet them, and they were so lovely. We've been hanging out with them for the last couple of days. They're making us dinner tonight and making us durian ice cream, and they've taken us on this whole market tour, and every single time they open their mouths to talk about like how they source the stuff for Ven's Kitchen, I am amazed. Literally, they get all of the vegetables the same day, they get all of the meat the same day, everything that you see behind us. The slaughterhouse is right behind us. Well, not behind us, behind the camera, behind you guys. And then they bring it here fresh. Nothing is ever frozen. Everything is fresh, everything is cleaned, everything is cooked well, and it's awesome. Like super amazingly sourced ingredients. Impressed. Keep up the good work, Ven's Kitchen. And go, if you're going to Moalboal, you'll literally not be disappointed.
Every day when
The reason why they took us to the morning market is because everything is freshly caught that morning. So now we're in the fish section. I'm still watching them pour water on the fish to keep them alive. And sometimes the octopi are still alive too. Like when you're picking them out, they'll like move and squirm. Interesting. Wow, that's a big old octopus.
It's so cool. So actually all of the fish that are at this market comes from like the next town over, because the waters here are protected, because there's so much variety of life and like there's amazing diving spots and they want to keep it that way. And so they've just protected all of this ocean and there's no fishing, where you do like the sardine run, which we're actually gonna do in a couple days. Super excited for. All right, so it looks like that wraps up our market tour today. This has been so much fun. We've literally like gone through cramped small spaces. Annette almost got hit by a dead cow carcass.
I did almost get hit by a dead cow carcass. It was great. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this adventure. Please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below and the little notification bell so that you guys can get alerted when we post more videos of our adventures around the world.
And you know, you gotta give the video a like. Come on, you gotta share the love, people.
And if you guys like more videos like this, comment below to let us know what you want to see in the future.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll see you guys
On our next adventure.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Oh, hi little babe.
Oh. Ching.
He's so cute.
Ching.
Ching is his name.
Ching. Oh, Ching. Look at Ching.
Ano pangalan niya, Nay?
Ching.
Ah, Ching.
Bayi man ni siya.